You brought home a puppy, and instead of excitement, you're tired, on edge, and quietly wondering why this feels harder than everyone said it would. I'm Em, a dog trainer and canine nutritionist that works with overwhelmed dog parents who love their dogs deeply but feel stuck, burned out, or unsure what their dog actually needs. And today we're going to talk about 3 things that tend to come up right after you bring a puppy home, especially when real life doesn't slow down to match the expectations. In this episode, we're going to talk about what might actually be going on beneath the stress and chaos that you're feeling, why so much puppy advice sounds right but feels impossible to live up to, and what can shift when you stop forcing progress and start noticing patterns. Bringing home a puppy doesn't just add a dog to your life, it reshapes everything. Your routine changes, your sleep changes, your nervous system changes, and suddenly every decision feels loaded. Am I socializing enough? Am I missing something important? Am I already messing this up? I see this moment all the time with my clients, and I've lived it myself. What usually happens really fast is people go into management mode, not because they don't love their puppy, but because they're afraid of doing harm. You might recognize this feeling. You're doing a lot, but you're not actually enjoying your dog yet. This is where things start to feel really heavy, not because the puppy is too much, but because the pressure to do it right leaves absolutely no room to breathe. What I kept seeing over and over was that things softened when people stopped chasing timelines and started paying attention to what actually helps their puppy settle. Not train, not perform, settle. The moment you realize you're trying to raise a puppy and prove you're doing it right at the same time, it's exhausting and it's usually not necessary. There was a point where I realized I wasn't actually failing my dogs. I was trying to give them the same answer. One of them needed structure. Too much freedom made everything feel loud and overwhelming. Predictability helped him learn how to exhale. The other dog needed choice. Confinement didn't create safety, it created panic. Space and autonomy helped him settle. For a long time, I treated those differences like inconsistencies. Same expectations, same rules, same idea of what should work. And it didn't. Not because either dog was difficult or bad, but because they were asking for different things. Nothing needed fixing in that moment, just listening and understanding. And that's when I realized this wasn't a behavior problem, it was an ask. So when I think about puppies, and honestly, any dogs at any age, this is usually what they're asking for beneath the chaos. Please meet me where I am, not where you think I should be. I'd like you to think about what might feel different if this phase wasn't something you just had to pass. If bringing home a puppy feels harder than expected, it doesn't mean that you made a mistake. It means that you're in transition. Transitions are allowed to feel messy, and you're allowed to take it slowly. So be kind, spread joy, and remember, you don't have to raise a perfect puppy, just a safe one. Thanks for listening to The Dog Who Asks for More. If feeding your dog feels stressful, confusing, or like you're constantly second-guessing yourself, you are not alone. I work with so many dog parents who feel stuck at mealtime, all worried that they're getting it wrong. That's why I created the Mini Bowl Blueprint, a free, simple guide with 3 realistic swaps that you can make right now to support digestion, reduce overwhelm, and bring more calm and confidence back into feeding. You'll find the link in the episode description. Go grab your copy and start making mealtime easier today. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you next time.